Before anything else, I want to express deep appreciation for the men and women in uniform, for those who serve and who have served, and who've carried the weight of duty far from home. Thank you. Your sacrifices never go unnoticed. But today we're going to talk about the film Warfare. It's not a typical war movie. It does not unfold like a narrative with arcs and acts. It presents itself as something else entirely, and an experience, a single moment in time when one mission, one breathless beat inside a surveillance operation. Their presence gets detected, a grenade enters a room, and from there, everything shifts. The camera doesn't cut away for comfort. Every silence carries weight, each second stretches and then collapses under the pressure of what could happen next. The mundane of the mission sits side by side with the constant threat of chaos. It's not suspense in traditional sense. It's closer to the kind of emotional gravity, one that pulls you into the combat boots of a soldier. The film doesn't aim to dramatize or glorify. There's no heroic music, no grand speeches, just the raw reality of waiting, watching, and fearing. Based on the recollections and inner world of one SEAL during that moment, the film offers no moral compass, no resolution, no why. And maybe that's the point. Mendoza, who lived through this moment, co-directed with Garland. Mendoza doesn't try to shape the truth into something digestible. He doesn't soften the edges, and Garland, known for crafting films that stir discomfort, and joins him in stripping down every cinematic instinct. Together they remove excess. What remains is unsettling, stark, and honest. The result is something that doesn't feel like fiction, something that resists explanation, and Garland's fingerprints remain present throughout, subtle and deliberate. His past work in Annihilation, his miniseries Devs, in Civil War, even his collaboration with Danny Boyle on 28 Days Later reveals a creator uninterested in giving audience neat conclusions. He leaves space for discomfort. His films often carry questions rather than answers, and Warfare leans into that. It asks a viewer to sit with the fear, the confusion, the disorientation of war, to feel it not in an abstract intellectual way, but through the sight and sound and silence. The sound design deserves special mention. It doesn't just occupy the visuals, it surrounds them. It absorbs you. The experience of watching this film cannot be replicated outside a theater. A large, loud screen, a space where the sound shakes the seat. That's where Warfare belongs. This is not a movie designed for enjoyment. It doesn't offer catharsis. It offers reflection. It invites thought, maybe even discomfort. It never insists on a specific takeaway. It lets the viewer carry their own meaning out of the theater, or perhaps carry a feeling they'd rather not name. Warfare holds something deeply human. It doesn't reject the idea of purpose or brotherhood. It simply doesn't pretend those things cancel out the horror. It respects the experience by showing it without adornment. Whether or not this becomes a film people rush to see, it's hard to say, but for those who do, it holds value. Not in answers, but in honesty. And again, to those who live those moments like this, not as viewers, but as participants, thank you for your service. Thank you for your strength. And I appreciate you going on this film journey with me, and as always, be real.
On my count, 1, 2, 3.